Okay, so hey there guys. So today's video is going to be another makeup and chill video. I'm just going to be sitting doing a pretty easy neutral look for getting ready to see my boyfriend. I'm not sure what time he's picking me up, but he did text me like an hour ago or so, and I just want to do my makeup now. So it's almost 3 o'clock, so I'd rather just get ready now. So I'm going to be jumping into the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette again today. I'm almost done testing out this palette completely. I only have 2 more lid shades to test out, so I'm just gonna do just a relatively simple everyday look with this. I mean, that's pretty much what this palette is for. So let me just prime my eyes super quick. So I'm just going to be using my Milani eyeshadow primer. So yeah, I just felt like recording a simple get ready with me today. I don't know why this is driving me nuts, like this freaking thing. So yeah, it is starting to get a little bit colder outside, so I just decided to throw on like this Lucky brand sweat jacket that I really love. This is my first and only day off this weekend. The only other day off I had was Wednesday. One of my coworkers actually wanted me to come in tonight, and I'm just like, nope, because I have to work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then I think I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. But I'm getting a lot more shifts now, so I really didn't want to work tonight. And like I said, my boyfriend's supposed to pick me up later. And then he said he wants to work tomorrow, so that's why I didn't want to work tonight. So just waiting around for him, so might as well do my makeup, right? Sorry, I'm just making sure my eyes are well primed. So yeah, there's nothing really going on too much in my life right now. My life is kind of boring, to be honest. I'm still trying to find a job in my field. So I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild powder to set my eyes really quick. But I wanted to talk about some new makeup, because I feel like that's a little bit more interesting than just, sitting and watching me talk about nothing. So right now I'm just going to grab my eyeshadow brush, and I pretty much have been using the same mattes the past couple of days, so I'm just going to take the shade Sweet, which is usually the shade I use as my transition for this palette. I'm just going to buff that in my crease. So I just saw on Trendmood today that ColourPop is releasing yet another Disney collection, and I got really, really, really excited for it. At first I was like, I'm not gonna get too many things. But then I saw how the eyeshadow palette looks, and I'm just like, oh my god, this palette is so pretty. And I'm just like, I kind of want it. So I think I'm actually going to be picking it up. I'm almost 100% sure that I'm going to get it. So yeah, a way to add yet another palette to my collection the past like month or so. And I swore to myself that I was going to be on a no buy this month, and now I want more stuff from ColourPop. So, I mean, it's really hard for me to say no to Disney stuff from ColourPop. So I was like, okay. And this time they're featuring 4 new princesses that they've never done before, but only 2 out of the 4 are princesses, Aurora and actually, they're featuring 5 new princesses because they didn't do Sleeping Beauty for the last collection. They're only keeping Cinderella, Belle, and Tiana, and I think everybody else is new. Cinderella, Belle, Tiana, and wait, hold on. Cinderella, Belle, Tiana, and Cinderella, Belle, Tiana. That's it, right? Am I like really stupid right now? Because all the other princesses haven't been featured before. So they have Meg, Esmeralda, Rapunzel, Aurora, and Meg. And I'm like really, really excited. that they decided to include Meg and Aurora, because you guys know I love Aurora. So I'm just going to take the shade right next to it, Swarm, and I'm going to buff that in my crease too. So this is like the second video I'm recording with this palette. I only did like a first impressions, get ready with me with it. And so far, the mattes just blend so beautifully, especially this shade Swarm. It just buffs in the crease like so beautifully. And this is usually the crease shade that I use like every time I use the palette. And it's just so pretty. So I'm just going to use those two. And then for my defining shade, I'm just going to take the shade Keeper right here. And I'm going to use that as my defining shade. But the packaging and just the fact that it's Disney, like, really sucked me in. And now I'm just like, I need it. So I'm going to get it. And I'm also going to get quite a few of the highlighters, and I think I'm only going to get one of the blushes, and then I really want to get at least one of the lipsticks, because they're like releasing these bundles, and I think I'm going to just get the Aurora bundle, because obviously I'm going to want, I think I want the lipstick in that one, and then I think I'm just going to get the Cinderella highlighter, because the Cinderella highlighter looks stunning. So I'm going to get that. I think I'm just going to mix Hive and Drip on my outer corners just to make them a little bit lighter. I'm not going to deepen it up too much, just to make it still like not too dramatic. Just more so everyday appropriate. I'm going to take a little bit more Drip. Because again, these shades can end up being like very monochromatic. So yeah, I'm like really excited, and it comes out in like a couple of days. But you guys won't be seeing this get ready with me until I actually haul that along with this palette, because I still have quite a few ColourPop So Jaded looks that I need to post. Because when I'm recording this video, the only one that I will have posted is my first impressions, because I just posted my September favorites like yesterday. So I have to get up my like get ready with me and another video that I've been working on for a while with the So Jaded palette. So yeah. So anyway, sorry, my leg is very itchy right now. Drives me insane. Okay, so for my lids, obviously I'm just going to use my NYX glitter primer super quick. If I could get it out. There we go. So yeah, what are you guys planning to do for Halloween? Would love to know. Like I said, I think I am going to be going to Connecticut, because I didn't get to celebrate, what the heck just happened to my outer corners? That was really weird. Like, the color, like, looks really weird right now. And I don't know why. Why did it just do that? Alright, I'll fix it after. Like, do you see that? Why did it just do that? Like, that's weird. It shouldn't have just completely screwed up that. That's just weird. So I'm going to just fix it by putting on my lid shade. So today I'm going to use the shade HBIC. And I'm going to put that one all over my lid. Sorry, I'm just checking whether or not my boyfriend answered me. He's only answered me once so far. But every time, like, every time my phone lights up, it's my best friend, so. Oh, this color is really pretty. I haven't used this one on my lid yet. Just on my inner corners, and it's really pretty. So the only shade I have to test out now is Amber, and I'm going to wear that to work tomorrow, and then after that I will have tested out all the shades. It really is crazy how many palettes I want lately, though. Like, I need to slow down. But I can't resist the Disney collabs from ColourPop. Like, they always suck me in. Like, I obviously was going to get, like, a couple of the highlighters and one of the blushes and, like, maybe one of the lipsticks. But I was like, oh my god, the eyeshadow palette's so pretty. So I was like, okay, I need the eyeshadow palette too. That color's really pretty. It's a really nice everyday shade. Okay, so let me see if I can add a little bit more of that, of those mattes to my outer corners, because I don't know what happened there. I think I might have to deepen it up because it's just not looking that great with just those two. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Like, I'm annoyed because it just doesn't look that great. I think it's just because of the glitter primer, not because of the actual eyeshadows, so yeah, I think that looks better, like way better. And it still looks like light enough and neutral enough, so. I'm just gonna take that Keeper shade again and just buff that in my crease. Just so we don't lose that color. And then I'm just gonna dip into all three shades again and kind of just work that on my outer corners. And I'm going to take a little bit more of HBIC and just kind of bring it out a little, because I don't like that there's like a weird gap. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, that looks way better than before. I don't know what happened before, but that definitely ended up turning out a lot better than I thought. So now I'm just going to grab my sponge and work on my face. Okay, so for my face today, I'm just going to be using concealer because I am wearing foundation like this whole weekend. So I'm just going to take the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I'm just going to conceal under my eyes. Not too much. I'm just going to conceal where I normally do. So that's pretty much it. I love this concealer. It's so easy to use and it just blends out beautifully and it's just so creamy. But I have been more into just using concealer. I mean, I love foundation still, but ever since I was sick, like, concealer was my best friend. There was one day where I didn't put makeup on until like 7 o'clock at night when I was sick, because there was one day that my boyfriend didn't tell me when he was working and I was waiting for him like the whole day. And then I decided to go out with some of my friends I haven't seen in a while, and I didn't get ready until like 7 because I didn't meet up with them until like 8 something. And the one time that I make plans randomly to see them, I'm like later than them. And they live further away, I think, to where we actually went. We went to like a Buffalo Wild Wings that was like 20 minutes away from me. But I think I don't know if I shared this story or not, but while I was driving, I accidentally dropped my phone underneath my seat. So I had to pull over and grab it because I was using my GPS, and I got so mad. And that was at the point where I was so sleep delirious because I was taking melatonin and I didn't know, like, as you take melatonin, you're gradually supposed to increase your dose of it. Even though it says on the bottle that you're not supposed to increase the dosage. And I'm just like, well, it's not doing shit. So I think one night I took like 4 and it didn't really help too much. So what I've been doing lately is, since like my sleep hygiene was so bad before, I'm just using my ColourPop powder, you know, the usual powder that I use when I do like makeup days. I have just not been using my phone or computer past like 12:31, and I've just been reading at like 1:30, because sometimes I'll take the melatonin a bit earlier, or sometimes I'll take it at like 1:30 and I'll be sleepy by like 2. But sometimes if I wait that long, it won't help me fall asleep that well, and it'll take me longer to fall asleep, but I'll fall asleep eventually, but I won't get like a great sleep. But like last night, what I did is that I took it a bit earlier, and I took it after I took a shower, because like you're really supposed to be like very unwound, like ready for bed when you take it. And all I did was like brush my teeth and then like come back and read, and I was so exhausted by the time I was ready to go to sleep. I think it only took me about 10 minutes to actually fall asleep. So, and I slept pretty well last night, and that was the first time I've slept really well with the melatonin in a while. Because even when I take more than 3, because I've only been taking 3 the past couple of nights, but also I did buy Unisom as well, and Unisom has really been helping me just like knock out when like I really need it. But I'm running out of my melatonin, and at the same time, they tell you you're not supposed to take I'm just using my Wet n Wild powder to set my face, that you're not supposed to take the Unisom more than like for 1 week. God, I forgot how much I love this concealer by itself. It's so good. That I've just been taking the melatonin the past couple of days, and then I have to go pick it up soon. Because this is my last, I'm down to like my last 2 gummies tonight. That you're not supposed to take the Unisom past a week, and it's just supposed to really help your sleeping habits like get back to normal. So after I take the melatonin tonight, I might try and fall asleep naturally, but I've just become so dependent on the Unisom and the melatonin. But I'm hoping, since I've been like making my sleep hygiene a lot better and my sleeping habits a lot better at night now, that I might not need it anymore. So hopefully it'll help. So I'm just going to grab, actually, you know what? Let's just do the lower lash line while we're still here. Obviously. So I'm just going to take, okay, so my boyfriend just said he's going to get ready. Sorry, my best friend texted me too. Okay, so I'm just gonna take, wow, there's like so much powder on my pants. So I'm just gonna take Swarm just to keep it really light. I'm just gonna smudge that on the lower lash line. I don't want it to be too crazy. I usually always use the shade Keeper. This one's more of like a goldeny brown. I mean, this is pretty much almost the same look that I did when I first got the palette. I'm just using a different lid shade. Like, that's the thing with the, like, Naked palettes, is that you're not really going to get two different, like, different palette, like, different looks, I mean. Because you're going to end up using, like, the same crease shades. You're just going to change up your lid shade. But that's fine with me. Like, I'd rather just have standard mattes that I know goes with every look than, like, try to figure out what I'm using every time, you know? I don't even know what I'm using anymore. I think I dipped into Sweet a little bit. Okay. So what do you guys think of this new Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson series that came out? I'm going to use the shade Golden on my inner corners. I don't know how I really feel about it. Like, everybody's blowing it out of proportion already. Like, they're saying that they spilt tea on James Charles, and then when I actually watched it, like, it wasn't even, like, that bad. They, like, talked about the guy, I believe his name is, like, Cameron Dallas or something, that allegedly hooked up with James Charles, like, when the whole, like, thing was going on with James Charles and Jeffree Star, and how Jeffree Star called, sorry, I need to see my inner corners, called James Charles like a pedophile and said that he trapped Cameron in his hotel room or something like that. And I just think that I'm hoping that Jeffree Star will really explain himself on why he said that about James Charles, because again, like I said before, I don't like James Charles, but that is such a huge allegation that I'm just like, it's scary if someone really thinks that about him, because that could ruin his career. But then James Charles came out with this whole video of receipt after receipt that everything that Jeffree Star was saying wasn't true. So I'm very intrigued to see what's true and what's not. That's the only reason why I'm really watching this series. To be honest, I could care less about Shane Dawson's and Jeffree Star's collab. I do like Shane Dawson, but I would never buy any of his stuff. So, like any of Jeffree's stuff. So I'm definitely not getting that palette. I had no interest in getting it in the first place. Okay, somehow I got a little bit of gold fallout underneath my eyes. So let me just fix that just a tiny bit. Well, not fallout, but after I put my inner corner shade on, it got a little bit underneath my eyes. Oh, shit, there's like always, every time I use this concealer, there's always so much concealer on the outside. Like the packaging, like, kind of sucks sometimes, but the applicator is amazing, so kind of just suck it up for that. Okay, that's better. Like, way better. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I cannot speak half the time. So it's a pretty cold day today. It's fall. So that's why I've been loving this palette, because it's like so me, like everyday like goldeny tones, and I just love like these honey tones in this palette, so it's super pretty. So I think that's everything that I'm going to do for the eyes. I just want to take a little bit of, I don't even know what shades I used anymore. Like I keep on using the wrong ones, and I don't know how this is like not looking that great again. So let me just take a ton of Sting and just build it up, because I feel like that's the only way that we're gonna fix this outer corner debacle. I'm just gonna drag it into the crease a little bit. Yeah, that definitely looks better, so. Okay, so let me grab like my other stuff for my face. Okay, and then for bronzer, blush, and highlight, I forgot that I have not used this bronzer in quite a while, so I was like, wait, I should use it. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. I don't know why I haven't used this in a while. This is like a perfect tone for like these kind of tones on my eyes. So I was like, ooh, this is like a really pretty like honey tone bronzer. So I'm going to dip into that. I can't believe I haven't used it in a while. Did I blend this out on my face? Because I feel like I didn't. I guess it's okay. So I'm going to use that. This one's like a really nice subtle bronzer. And I can't believe I haven't used it in a while. I'm like kind of kicking myself. I like kind of forgot about it. And it was like in the front of my drawer, and I'm like, why aren't I using this? I think it was just covered by something else, and like that's how long it takes me to find something sometimes. I mean, I'm usually pretty good about using my products, but it's just because I was concentrating on using like the Milani bronzer and like the Physicians Formula one like most of this summer. So I didn't really use this one as much as I would want to. I was like, yeah, I'm going to use it because I feel like I can use this at any time of the year. So, okay. And then for blush and highlight, I'm just going to keep it simple and use my Sleeping Beauty Besame Cosmetics palette. So I really just want to use it today. So I'm just going to take this blush. It's so pretty. It's like this beautiful, like, shimmery tone blush. And I'm just going to use that. Damn, that's a lot. God, why do I always put on so much? That's like a lot, Caitlin. Alright, we gotta buff that out a little. Shit. I put on a ton. Shit. Wow. Wowza. That's a lot. Or as my boyfriend would say, Jeepers Creepers. He always says that. He's so annoying. I don't know how I feel about this blush with this look, to be honest. I just put on way too much. Like, now I have to match up the sides. Okay, and now I'm just going to clean up underneath because I feel like crap. Okay, so there's that. And now for my highlight, I'm just gonna take the highlight that's in here and use that. Because this is so pretty. It's so pretty as a highlight. Like, I freaking love it. It's just super subtle. It's like that subtle gold that I'm looking for. Like, look how stunning. It just reflects so beautifully. I love it. I talked about it in my favorites video. It's just so pretty. Like, I did not expect this highlight to be this good. Because I really wasn't expecting too much from this palette, and it's just so good. But now, of course, I'm going to have another Sleeping Beauty highlighter. Like, as soon as I pick up something from a Sleeping Beauty collection, someone else comes out with something from Sleeping Beauty. Not that I'm complaining or anything. And then this is like the perfect time because the movie's coming out too very soon. Even though I won't probably use that palette for the movie, I was going to use the So Jaded palette. I mean, I'll definitely use the blush palette though, because I'm definitely going to use these two shades when the movie comes out. Alright, so that's it for the highlight. Again, stunning! And then I'm just going to set my face with my Flower Beauty setting spray. This thing's still going strong, man. Has like the most product of any setting spray that I've gotten. Like, it's just lasted so long. I don't even know how long I've had it. Probably like 6 months now. Okay, and then for eyeliner, I'm just going to take my Nude Liner. I just said Nude Liner. My Nude Liner from MAC. Oh my god. Caitlin, if you could speak properly, that would be like amazing. Okay, that's all I want. I don't really want too much. And then I'm just going to coat my lashes with my Wet n Wild mascara. As per usual, it's like my favorite for just really simple looks because it's just so good. I don't know why I got so tired all of a sudden. Like, I was feeling good and now I'm like really tired. I don't know. I always feel like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do like a really simple everyday look, and then it's like not that simple, but whatever. I really like how it turned out. So the Disney collection comes out in like 3 days, and I'm like so ready to like get stuff from it. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to be on a no buy in October. Or I don't know if I said that or not, but clearly now I'm not going to be, so yeah. That kind of sucks, but at the same time, if I really want to get something, I'm going to get it, so that's it for that, and now we'll just pick out a lip color. Okay, and then for the lippy, I'm going to use the Urban Decay, put the cap on first, the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Ex-Girlfriend, and this is one of the old Gwen Stefani lipsticks. And I haven't used this in a hot minute. I actually recently decluttered the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani. Why is my nose itchy? The Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. And that actually ended up going to Confessions of a Makeup Addict. And then, what else did I do? I also decluttered the After Dark palette, and I don't remember what other Urban Decay palette I decluttered, but anyway, I'm going to use this. Hopefully it's not too pink for this. Nope, I don't like that. I wonder why I don't use it too much. It's too pink. Alright, so I'm just going to use a different lipstick. Hold on. It's way too pink. Let me grab the lipstick I was going to originally use. So to keep with the Urban Decay theme, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in the shade Stark Naked because I feel like this lipstick would be better. Yeah, that's way better. I just wanted something a little bit more sheer today, so that's why I wanted to use the Gwen Stefani one, but I love the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks too, so oh well, it's fine. Alright, and then I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look using the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette again. So here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. This necklace drives me crazy sometimes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you guys picked up this palette. I would love to know your thoughts on it. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. Let me know if you guys are planning on picking up anything from the new ColourPop Disney collection. I would love to know because you guys know I love Disney. So yeah, I love you guys. Bye.